Mythics, how are we? Hopefully you've had a lovely week. It is Wednesday once again, and this is the Edra Tales Twitch channel. I do have an Edra Tales YouTube channel, so if you want to check out all of these live streams, they will disappear off of Twitch. However, they will fly over to the YouTubes. So if you do miss an episode of this when it goes out live, please go check it out on the YouTubes, Edra Tales YouTubes. And I also have another YouTube channel that I co-created with my friend Julian. It's the Bottled Imp. Yes, we have over 450 fantasy episodes of film reviews, book reviews and board game reviews, so check that out. And this is Grockle from said Bottled Imp. My name is Ken Boyter, but you might already know that. If you don't and you want to know a bit more about me, I do board game design, I do writing, I do a bit of acting, bit of this, bit of that. Go check out all my creative projects at the Edra Tales website. Now, that's all well and good. However, what is happening with Twitch? I thought they'd sorted out my panel here, but it's gone back to being worse. So I'm not happy. Anyway, we are playing Sorcery. This is part 3, I believe. And this is book 4 though, book 4, Sorcery by Steve Jackson. This one is The Crown of Kings. So we are playing another game book. We have played the first 3 game books. We've played the Shananata Hills. We've also played Nair, City of Traps, plus also the 7 Serpents. And we have managed to survive. Yes, I'm as surprised as you are. But yeah, we managed to survive. We are on our way to try and get the Crown of Kings, because whoever owns the Crown of Kings can own pretty much all of the land, all of the realm. So we don't want it to fall into wrong hands. It is now in the hands, presumably, of this gentleman here. He is in a fortress of Mampang, and we are now infiltrating the fortress. We have come a long way over the course of 3 books to finally get into this fortress. Lirin is here. Hello, everybody. Because of... Do you know what? I might do something that I don't normally do. Bear with me. It's going to be a bit of an earthquake. Bear with me. I'm going to do it that way. Okay, it doesn't like it when it okay. It doesn't like it. It didn't like it. I thought it was going to go back to portrait and then flip back to landscape, because the menu buttons are small. But I thought Twitch had fixed that. So consequently, the chat that they've put here, when they had it over here, which was perfectly fine, cuts into the menu, so I can't read some of the chat. But anyway, good evening, Lirin. How are you, sir? Good evening, everyone. And then it's something, the stuntmen down, nice stuntmen to go. Oh, okay, yes. We did fight. We did do a bit of fighting last session. The other thing is that they've put all the text as white. So it's really hard to read, even though they've put a tint on it. But the tint goes up to here. And they've put the number of viewers here and the time, how long I've been live streaming here, which is below the tint. Things that make... Why do they make things worse? You know how you think as a kid, oh, you know, all old men are grumpy. And you think, I'm never going to be like that. Well, yeah, join the gang. There's a reason why men get grumpy, and women. It's because things change, and not necessarily for the better. Anywho, I'll have to contact Twitch. When I finish the live stream, I can actually give them a rating, and then I can also write what was wrong with it, which is what I did the week before, and I thought, oh great, they've listened and they've actually fixed it. No. Anyway, how are you, Lirin? You didn't stay up all night. I know it's evening for you, just for me to be complaining. What have I walked into? Hello there, Julian. Exactly. What have you walked into? Good evening. It's because now they've changed all the layout and everything on the phone application of Twitch. I don't know what it's like for you when you do it on your PC. But the menu, all my little kind of icons, you know, like mute, flip, activity feed, stream manager, be right back buttons, they used to be all discreetly along the bottom, and now they're midway up but bigger, and so the chat cuts across into it, so I can't read some of the chat. And they've put the chat this side when it used to be this side. Why change things? Anyway, good evening, Julian. Leaving is, and I'll do my best to read it out. Once upon a time, Facebook something as a second YouTube. Okay. Now videos are made for people with ADHD that make my own look like the something of concentration, the paragon of concentration. Yes. Facebook were trying to rival, and then they decided, no, we want to rival TikTok. So they stopped. This is why I came to Twitch, because Facebook were purposely burying live streams. They didn't want people live streaming, and they were purposely sort of making it hard to find the live stream link so you could watch it. So I thought, okay, I'm just going to have to come over here. But now they're doing the same. Well, they're making it worse anyway. Facebook became awful for streaming. Yes, it did, whereas it never used to, exactly. Anyway, what are we drinking? What are we drinking? I'm going to be cracking open a Cornish Orchards West North Manor Farm vintage cider. It is 7.2. So this should be fun. This should be fun. I know, I had thought, I've started live streaming a little bit with my Talking Spirits, and it is better now, so I might go back to Facebook. Don't know, what do you reckon? I just need a drink. I got very dry mouth. There we go. So, I'm not sure if everybody's aware. Ken, I need to have chat and see if we can't come up with some solutions for you. Yeah. Have you got conlurgy? I don't know what that means. Conlurgy? No, I'm quite healthy actually. Have you got what? Conlurgy. What's that? Is that like a bit of software? You see if we can't come up with some solution for you. Good. Yes, I was just about to say, Lurin, there's some very sad news that has reached the internet. Yeah, that the artist John Blanche has sadly passed away. Post-convention stuff. Hang on, let's read what... And the other thing is, they've put... I literally have got that much space to scroll the text, whereas they used to have it all the way down the side. We are drinking to the memories of the great John Blanche, who gave Kakabad its unique artistic voice. Absolutely. Absolutely. Julian's put here, post-convention stuff. Less than 10 years. What? Less of tens of thousands of people you met over the last 4 days. Oh, sorry, I don't fully understand that. I shall drink, yes, small vodka and a 7-Up, exactly. So let's raise a glass to John Blanche, fantastic artist, one that has given us lots of fantastic drawings over the years, very happy memories of when we first played Sorcery. He did other fighting fantasy books, I believe, didn't he? I'm not 100% sure what other, commissions he got from other people, but I'm sure he had quite a long and illustrious career. So, yeah, here's to John. Rest in peace. The great art room in the sky. Oh, did he do Warhammer? To John, exactly, to John. He did Warhammer, and especially the 40,000 would not be as majestically without Mr. Blanche. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, very sad. I'm not sure he was particularly old as well. I think he was 62. Oh, my sign's fallen down. I'll just prop that up like that. I don't know why I've got 62 in my head, but I think I read that. So, there we are. Let's do John justice by seeing if we can defeat the evilness that is in Mampang. Jonathan is here. Hello, Jonathan. Good to see you again. Oh, he was 78. John was 78. And he'd been ill for a long time. Oh, sorry to hear that. Hola, says Lord Zods. How are you, Zods? Yeah, so 78. UK Games was something, right? Yes. Born 78. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 78. You're born 1948. So, absolutely, Zods. Good to see you there. UK Games, as always, is madness. It is a huge, huge place. We're just saying that the artist, John Blanche, who did the illustrations for this Sorcery series and other game books, I believe, he sadly, passed away recently. So we're just sort of talking about that, really. And Spellsing is here. Good evening, Spellsing. Here we go. Everyone heard... Sorry. Everyone's talking about Ian Livingstone's new fighting fantasy book, Tomb of the Crystal Skull, is it? This new chat. I seriously cannot read your chats. The way Twitch has gone now, I cannot read them. It's so frustrating. Full of something. Can't read that, I'm afraid. There, Gocklesnook. Yes, an appropriate pause, yeah. Yes, so Ian is penning a new one for Fighting Fantasy 6 release, yeah. Well, August the 31st. How did Guildland's promo go? UK Games, flying success, a natural one. Well, thanks for asking, Lord Odds. Yes, I did have the pleasure of playing Guildlands with Glenn, who sometimes pops in as well, and Lord Zods of the Talisman Tavern. And yeah, it did really well, thank you. On the actual Outset media stand, it was their third bestseller. So I think that's pretty good, considering it's quite, it takes an hour to play. So if you've got a 20-minute game, you can get through demoing more games. And the more games you demo, the more copies you sell. That's normally how it works. So we were third. The number one seller was Cat Earth, and then which was a new game, and then Shadow Ninjas, which does really well because it appeals to families as well as gamers as well. So that's one of Kedrick's. Got my copy finally. Only took you 12 months. Oh well, thank you for waiting. Because yeah, it's because Julian actually I demoed it to Julian last year because we had a couple of demo copies, but they weren't particularly keen on me demoing it to people because the big launch was at Gen Con. And I said, yeah, but you've got to get the buzz out before Gen Con. You need it to be like it's a must game. I've got to pick up straight away before they sell out. And you only do that by bigging it up and advertising and demoing it and get people excited. So Julian also had a slight, because of that demo game, Dave, the owner of Outset, then demoed it to another group of people that we didn't know. Nobody knew them, but he felt they would like the game. And because of your reaction and their reaction, they asked for Kedrick and me to come up with like a free guild to give away at the convention. So I'm not sure the Messengers Guild would have been born without you. So there you go. And Jonathan got his. He got his copy. Jonathan, I met someone from a company that demoed their game last year, but have it on sale until this year. It's next to me. It's next to me in my office. Yes. That could well have been Guildland. Yes, I know. Well, to be fair, they were trying to launch Guildlands at the UK Games Expo, but they just couldn't get it done in time, and they didn't want to rush, you know, the quality of the game. So, Eeyore. Yes, Eeyore pledged 100 Acre Woods. Fantastic. Yes, Jonathan is running a Kickstarter at the moment. I think it's still got some days to go. I've pledged. Hopefully you guys have pledged. If you haven't, I'm sure Jonathan will put a link into the description. If you did want to pledge, then feel free. It is Winnie the Pooh meets Psycho. Is that a good way of putting it? It's sort of gothic horror Winnie the Pooh, it looks like. So that, obviously, who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want that in their life? Yes, but I shall be doing a live stream this Saturday, UK Games Expo special, where we'll talk about pretty much just the UK games, because we had a lot of fun. Met up with Jonathan, met up with Julian, met up with, well, Julian and his family, I should say. Yeah, Ian Livingston was there, which is always cool. Ollie Mack. I got a lot to chat about. Winnie the Pooh meets Pet Sematary. That's what you've been saying. Pet Sematary. Although Winnie the Pooh meets Psycho, with just Winnie the Pooh dressed up as his mother in a wig with a knife. That's an image I'd like to see. Okay, well, let's crack on. So, yes, raise a glass for John Blanche. Cheers, John. What a fantastic illustrator you were over the years, and how much cool, iconic art you created. Absolutely. I mean, look at that. That's so iconic, that cover, isn't it? Okay, let's crack into it then. This is part 3. Part 3. And we did die. We did die. We had a little death, which I've heard the French call something else a little death, but we won't go into that. Oh, that's a shame. What's that? I was going to ask if... Oh, no. Really? You were going to ask if you were going to... Oh. That would have been brilliant. It's just a little death. Yeah, it's just a little death wound. What you and Sally do. Yeah, there you go. It was always going to be... It was always going to be a long shot. Yeah, I guess being 78, maybe he'd retired, you know, completely. But yeah, yeah. Oh, what a shame. Oh, just a little bit of news. Talking of other game books, future game books. I have finished completely, well, I have done for a while, the Rat Wife of Sleepy Eye. And Sally has now proofread all of it. It's only 140 entries, something like that. So this is the joint book that, you know, that if you backed my Kickstarter and Jam's Kickstarter, you're going to get a free little book as well. Go Sally, exactly. So that only leaves one person, Julian. Just got your email. What's that? Game. Julian said he just got your email, and yes. Okay, all right. Conducting private matters live. Still got my copy of Jam. I've still not got my copy of Jams. Sorry, I was going to help you out with that, wasn't I? Yes. My email. It's all getting very cloak and dagger. Oh, what's going on here? It's all collapsing. Yes, I've been stupidly busy up until UK Games. It's just been full on. So I was really looking forward to getting past UK Games because now I'm not as busy. I've wrapped up a lot of projects. So I should be able to help you out with that. I'll probably text Troy about my Rat Wife book anyway, and then say to him, yeah, you know, by the way, Julian was on both, because he probably has you as maybe because you might have used Lindsay's email address and all of that. Anywho, let's crack on then. Let's crack on. Now, obviously, I can't remember what the hell went on. We died. We died. Should we reread how we died? I can't remember. Oh, it's the guards. We had to fight 4 guards, but 3 because we used a spell on one. And we just couldn't beat them. So we died. That is why. I'd like to see it as a Buddhist, that every life is a stop before the next adventure with the wisdom you carry on. Mr. Plant's next adventure will be the artistic, poetic soul of this previous one. To your next adventure, sir. Oh, that's very beautifully put. Maybe as Lindsay on one. Yeah, because I know you were definitely Lindsay on mine. Oh, I definitely know what's happened then, because you were definitely Lindsay on mine, and I wasn't sure if that was you. So when Jam early on said, can I have, you know, let's see who's back both, I don't think I put you down as that. And then it was only when you let me know that I then found out. Now Twitch is doing something else. This is really annoying. I might not be able to read your comments now. It's glitched. This is just big hairy balls, if I'm honest. Right, so we died at the hands of the guards trying to get into the fortress. Let's carry on then. So we're going to rewind that. We didn't die. We beat them. Hurrah! We are invincible. Oh, it's just gone away. Oh dear, oh well. Yes, so you typing another message has stopped that glitch. Zolta's put, it sounds like you need a gaming computer to read the chat. Yeah, well, it never used to need that because it was perfect on my phone. All the little icons at the bottom and the chat on the left, right hand side. Perfect. They revamped it, they redesigned it, and they ballsed it up. Next stuntman, yeah, makeup, camera, action. Here we go. We are insourcing a new coin to start. You quickly close the door in the gate behind you and step forwards. You're in a wide archway inside the main gate. The way ahead is blocked by another gate, almost as large as the main entrance. It is a large double door with a heavy brass handle and lock. To your left and right are 2 smaller doorways which may open into rooms in the main wall surrounding the fortress, which is several meters thick. Which way will you proceed? Do you want to try the door to your left? Or, here we go, the classic decision. Or try your door to the right, or the double doors ahead. So what do you want to do? Left, right, or double doors? Left, right, and double doors. Come on now, left, right, and double doors. You know what they say, if it ain't broke, break it. Yeah, it looks like more and more things in life are that. I've got a long list. I might even do a lot of short YouTube clips or TikTok clips of grumpy old man saying things they've made worse, like cars. Shake your booty. Julian would like to go left. Lerin would also like to go left. Don't know why. There's no information about that decision whatsoever. Old man shouts at clouds. Well, it's true though. There's so many things that you think, they've just made that worse. It was perfectly fine. Like indicators on cars. There's all sorts of funny designs now. Yeah? This time using a darker ink pen. Oh, I like that for the map. Listen, everyone has the right to be... what? Burplist? That's me. Brewpist? Burpist. I can't read that, Julian. Grumpiest, I was going to say. Are you coming out with Scottish words that no one else knows? Yeah. So it looks like we're going to go left. We're going to go left. We're going to go left. No reason why. 206. The door is not locked, but it hinges. Its hinges are rusty, and as you inch it open, it makes a creaking sound. Will you burst through it, weapon at the ready, to surprise whatever is inside? Or would you prefer a more cautious approach and continue inching the door open, trying to keep the noise to a minimum? So, do you want to burst in, type burst, or creep, type creep? Why not? What else they've made worse? Self-service checkouts. That's much worse than proper checkouts. It's another thing. What else? The design of cars, for one. Those big, stupid, ugly SUVs. Worse. Creep in like a spy, James Bond like, and then I can't read it. So, Leroy wants to creep in. I probably would also creep in. I think that's probably the best thing to do. What else? I do have a long list of them, but I forget them. And then when it happens again, I go, oh yeah, there's that. There's that again. Creep, says Julian. There's other stuff. There's apparently, says Lewin, a service called Breaking Room that lets you smash up a room in minutes in protective clothes to release anger. Sign me up. Sign me up before I go mad. Yeah, that sounds like a perfect thing to do. So it looks like we've got 2 creeps. We've got 2 creeps. I hope everybody else is alright. I know that it's summer, so normally we don't get as many viewers, but I hope Martha's alright. I hope Jam's alright. Spellsing, I believe, is here. He did say hello, but the text went. I couldn't read it. So sorry about that. So if you are here, hello. Or he might have gone, this is rubbish. What did I ever see in this live stream? We're going to creep more cautious. 311. Yeah, always a bit creepy without my coffee. That's what we've heard, Lirin. That's word on the internet. 311. 311. Phone networks, they're worse. 4G is worse than 3G, isn't it? We all know that. We all know that, but nobody's saying it. Silver was a bit all over the place a couple of weeks back when I spoke with her on stream. Yeah. Yes, I know. Hope she's okay. Test your luck. Oh, we're going to test our luck. Well, we've got full luck. So, we're all good. So we're down to 12, because we did actually have 13, so we're down to 12. So, if you are lucky, which we are, 280. 280. 280. The door continues to creak as it opens, but you manage to keep the noise minimal. Through it, you can see a short passage. There is a door to the right of the passage, which you may investigate by turning to, or at the end of the passage is another door, which you may investigate by turning to, but only if you have not investigated it previously. Well, we have not investigated it previously, so would you like to investigate the door on the right, or the door at the end of the passage? Type right if you want to investigate the one at the right, or end of passage if you do want to investigate the end of passage. Come on, Ian. Not Ian. I should say Steve. Give us something. Give us a clue of what's behind the doors. I guess in a way, if you are going through a place you've never been before, you know, you might not know what's behind a door, so I get it, that's fair enough. However, in terms of a game, you kind of want some sort of agency and decision making. Julian's gone right. Boot down the portico. End of passage, the way something implies that we can backtrack. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's true. Well, we've got a split decision because I believe only Levin and Julian are voting. What would you like to do then? Is anyone else voting, or are we going to do a die decides? I've got the decide. I've got the thingy, and we've got the dice. Roll the dice, please. Right. Let's do Jonathan Shakespeare versus Cthulhu, which I believe in love. Jonathan sold out. Is that right? Paperbacks of Shakespeare versus Cthulhu. So 1, 2, or 3, we're going to go right. 4, 5, or 6, we're going to go to the end of the passage. Here we go. It's a 3. I sold out long ago. Oh, fantastic. As in before UK Games or not? To slay a god? Exactly. Die, I sighed. Oh, yeah, there you go. Correct. I sold 55 paperbacks at UK Games. Fantastic. 55 paperbacks. That's very impressive. Yeah, I'm loving that. So we are going to go right. So that, yeah. And what was your next bestseller? Dracula? Or was it another paperback? In terms of numbers. We are going to go... Oh, hello. How come I've got that there? I've put that on the wrong one. What happened there? 311. 311. 311. Oh, I see. I didn't write 280 down. I'm pretty sure, because this cider is 7.2, I think it's kicking in now. We went right. The King's Sport Metamorphosis, 26 copy. Oh, Metamorphosis. That is the Arkham Horror, so I forgot, yes. And I was meant to come back Sunday and buy book 2 of that series, but I totally forgot, and I was really busy. And I also wanted, and we'll talk about this on Saturday if you're going to watch, Jonathan, but I can contact you otherwise. Oh no, I took a picture. There was that guy that had his own stand, and I wanted to go and buy his book, and again I forgot. Like a lame-o. So, 280. We're going right. We're going right. Which is 307. Did we go right? We went right. Yeah, we went right. You were favoured, Julian. Who was that, Ken? I can't remember the guy's name, but the cover was black and red, and I'm sure Jonathan knows him. And he was near Ollie Mack's stand. If you ever got a chance to go near Ollie Mack, you probably know the guy as well. 307. The door is ajar, and you listen at it closely. There is no one inside, but your nose has picked up a most unsavoury smell coming from inside the door. Do you wish to open the door and investigate the smell, or will you try the door at the end of the hallway instead? But only if you have not investigated it previously. What would you like to do then? Do you want to go through the smelly door? Oh, type smell. Or would you like to investigate the door at the far end? Is that him? Yeah, I think that's the one. Legion of the Necromancer. Hammerforge Chronicles. I can't remember. I took a picture, so I didn't have to remember. I bought a copy of Arkham Book 1. What's that? By Simon something. Oh, okay, Arkham, and then bought another by two Jameses, all going to FF1, I believe. Oh, fantastic. Simon Burks, there you go. That might be who I'm talking about. I can't remember. I will look at the photo. FF6, FFF6. Has anybody voted? It's too hot for this sort of malarkey, isn't it? Should we just talk about Fighting Fantasy 6? No, come on. Come on now. Come on, vote. Vote, everybody. Do you want to investigate the door with the smell type smell? Or do you want to carry on and carry on? James Gill and James Isaacs are Hammer Forge Chronicles. I'm not sure. I just remember. I'm pretty sure you were speaking to him when I first came over to see you on the Friday, was it? And I'm sure he was there. And then he said, "Oh, I've got a stand," and I went, "Oh, okay, I'll come look for it." James Gill came over to chat. That would be him then. I wanted to buy his book. Had a great chat with them. Yeah, books look great. Yeah. Well, that's what I thought. So, nobody is voting. Smell door, there we go. I just need one of you, that's all I need. Their next one is horror sci-fi. Ooh. Sci-fi horror. You like Uncle Smoke? Yeah, he's fine. Smell door. Okay, looks like we're going to go through the smell door. Lirin, I don't know if Lirin is going to vote. But let's do the smell door. 73. What could it be? Maybe it's a nice barbecue. Not quite pickled far end. Picked far end. Oh, I see. Sorry. Sorry, I'm being cheeky. You picked the far end. Oh, we're going to have to roll the dice again then. So, smelly door 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that. The picked far end door is going to be number 5. And it was number 5. So there we go. 4, 5 and 6. So we're going to go, actually not 37, or even it should have been 73. 1, 4, 4. Let's hope that, Don. Let's hope that this isn't a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. 1, 4, 4. There are voices coming from within the room. You step up to the door and press your ear close to hear what's going on and to discover how many are inside the room. There are only probably a couple of creatures inside, as you can only hear 2 voices. But suddenly the door swings open. Before you can react, you are grabbed by the waist and yanked into the room. Oh, I thought I heard something. They're always Cockney. Says a tall black elf. Julian put, did you find the rum stand? Oh, nice. It says a tall black elf with 2 others sitting round a table. An ugly human creature. But look at the colour of his skin. Horrible. Ugh. Imagine having skin like that. The other 2 laugh and all 3 look at them. Look at you. Will you laugh with them and try to befriend them? Challenge them for daring to insult you, or try to run from the room? What would you like to do? It's a 3-way decision. Type laugh if you want to laugh with them and try and befriend them, or challenge them for daring to insult you. Type challenge, or type run if you want to run from the room. What do you want to do? Laugh with them to befriend them. Type laugh. Challenge them for daring to insult you. Type challenge, or run from the room if you want to try and leg it. Both Lirin and Julian have put laugh. Yeah, that's a good point. Laugh, try and sort of make them relax a bit. That's always a good thing to do. Looks like I'm saluting. I'm just trying to see bits of information up here. Come on, Twitch, you're better than that. Apparently not. So, 295. 295. I tell you what, Jonathan, I don't know if you've recovered from UK games, but I pretty much have now. But honestly, the next morning, my feet were so sore. Only in late stages of FF adventures do you realise how dangerously low an initial skill of 7 is. Yes, it is. It is very low. I guess the thing is, I guess with these, when they first did them, they didn't really know. You know, like you didn't know what was low and what was high and how much you would gain. I guess you could plan out the potential of gaining skill points, but I'm still catching up. I've been away for 9 days. Oh, have you? Were you on holiday then? Or did you go up there extra early? Of course, I guess you had to go up there extra early to set up, didn't you? Wow, I'm still recovering. I know, honestly, it's shattering. It's shattering. But it is worth it. It is worth it. Right, so looks like we're going to get, maybe, who knows what's going to happen. Are we going to befriend them? You quib something like, at least you don't lose yourself. At least you don't lose yourself in the dark. There's a pregnant silence as you speak, and then one of the black elves burst out laughing. The other two join in. You breathe a sigh of relief. Following up your success, you ask how the black-skinned creatures keep from bumping into each other at night. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. The creatures fall silent. Evidently, they don't find your little joke too amusing. So, you can either back off towards the door and try and exit from the room, or try to keep a conversation going with them. If you wish to do this, test your luck. What do you want to do? Do you want to back off, type back, or do you want to test luck, type luck? We won't fail, so maybe a little bit right. Well, I was going to see if anything said anything. A little bit racist. We were knackered. Oh, yeah, of course. Jeelan, you came from Scotland. Elle has to take Jay back to Brum. You were just in Brum for a 3rd time. Oh, I see. Oh, it's an open day. Oh, I see. So 3 trips in 2 weeks. That's a bit much, isn't it? Hang on. Spell Sing's back in the room. I can see something. What? I can't read these. That's 2 years in a row that you've gotten back the night before UK Games. Oh, I see. A little bit racist if you ask me. Let's keep chatting. Luck. We can auto luck here as it was the 1980s. So forgives for Steve on this. Yeah. It's funny though because I can see it becoming a regular thing. Oh, okay. And then hang on. For years, Italy, who knows next year. So, yeah, that little passage I just read out there, I'm kind of okay with it because, yeah, you could say it's a little bit racist. However, I know kids, especially, can just be very curious, and they're just stating a fact. It's not like, you know, the guy was actually, the elf was racist of us going, look at the colour of your skin, that's horrible, imagine having that. And then you're just bantering back, you know. So I'm kind of cool with that. But yes, I certainly wouldn't write something like that, not nowadays, because everybody seems to be very sensitive about that sort of thing, which is fair enough. Too many Gamebook expos. Not enough time. Well, I'm looking for more Gamebook expos because eventually I do want to sell my Gamebook. So kids are a lot tougher than people think. Yeah, exactly. Kids are a lot tougher. But I just genuinely think that you know, I don't know, that you're curious about stuff like that. I don't know. Unless it's out and out. It's also intent is another thing to watch out for. If you intend to cause harm to somebody, then yeah, that's not cool. But if you're not, and you're just genuinely curious, then, you know, that's and you're innocently saying something. Anywho, I didn't think we'd be talking about that tonight. We have... what would you like to do then? Would you like to exit from the room, or do you want to test the luck? Anybody voting? Sorry, gotta go. Sausage sandwiches for supper. Jonathan, you live like a king. You live like a king. Thanks for popping in, Jonathan. Next live stream is this Saturday, 10 a.m. It'd be cool if you could make it. If not, I totally understand. But yes, we're talking all things UK games. Plus Cornwall in August. Oh, is there? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So there are other ones. Yes. There's one in London. Oh, okay. And in Cornwall. Right. I will have to... Oh, is that the one that Jonathan went to? Right. Spell sing. Hold on. Who's manning... What? Who's manning the barbecue if Jonathan's here? Gosh darn it. Gotta continue on phone of all time for desktop internet to get drunk. Hey! All I basically got from that is getting drunk. Okay, so are we? So what are you going to do? I need one of you to vote. If the others have given up. What would you want to do? Do you want to back out, type back, or do you want to test your luck and style it out to see if you're all right? Luck. We're going for the luck. Gosh darn it. Oh, I said yeah. We're going for the luck. Right, so now we're on 11 luck. Whereas before we were on 12, so we can't lose. And also Spell saying thank you for voting is also going for the luck. So if you are lucky, turn to 191, which we are lucky. You apologise for your blunder and explain that it was just a little human joke. You will have to remember to be careful with black elves, as their sense of humour does not include being able to laugh at themselves. They calm down and you're able to speak to them. Do you want to ask them how to get further into the fortress? Type ask, or whether they know anything which will help you find the crown of kings. Type crown. What would you like to do? Can we trust the dark elves? Not sure we can, but who knows? They seem friendly enough. We did encounter them in another book and they were perfectly fine. I think we bought stuff of them. We've got Lirin would like to ask. It seems perfectly reasonable to ask, doesn't it? Spellsing would like to know about the crown, though. So we've got a split decision at the moment. Then we've got Julian coming in with an ask as well, with his ask. There we go, Julian and his ask. That's low-hanging fruit. No, not your ask, Julian. I meant the joke. The joke. 191. I know that's where we are at the moment. So we're going to ask how to get further into the fortress. That's probably good information that we need to know, because asking two direct questions is like saying, "Here, I'm here to kill your boss." Yeah, that's a good point. Fell on my ask. Ask the family. Did anybody remember that? Bum 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 bum. You explain that you are having a little trouble getting inside the fortress proper and wonder whether they might be able to help you. Nah, you'll never get through, says one. Not if you expect just to walk straight through the Throben doors. You'll have to find a key for this one. He motions outside, but if you're charming enough to the guards across the way, the other two glare at their companion, whose tongue has been a little too loose. The three of them start to argue in their own language, and you decide it'll be a suitable time for you to leave. Right, so we do need a key. We need a key for the door. Robert Robinson, there it is. Hello. No, that was a terrible impression. Hello. Good evening. He's not Welsh. Hello, everybody. What was that? Right then, 566. 566. We are going to leave, basically, because they're all kicking off amongst each other. Think of Call My Bluff. Yes. Yeah, that's what I said, wasn't it? Call my bluff. Yeah, I'm trying to think of... That was me thinking of call my bluff. Hey, my hat. Did he say that? What? Was that his catchphrase? Oh, is Martha here? Hey, Martha's here. Hello, Martha. I didn't see you pop in. Hello, Martha. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you are doing well. We are trying to gain further entry into the fortress Mampang. So far, we've got a bit of information. We do need a key to the front door, which is fair enough. And finally, call my bluff. Oh, ask the family. Oh, sorry, I said ask the family. Call my bluff are two different shows with a bit of... Yes, no, I'm aware of that. I am aware of that. I know that. But thank you for correcting me. Damn you. Yes, Martha's here. Been insanely busy with the Viking training with a sword. Oh, I like the sounds of that, Martha. Started Viking training. That sounds absolutely fantastic. How are you getting on? Yeah, exactly. Tell us how you're getting on. So we are going to back off. You continue along the passageway through the door and out into the archway. Will you turn left and approach the double doors ahead, or will you instead try the door across the way? Type left if you want to try the double doors, or type across if you want to try the door across the way. Type left if you want the double doors, or across if you want the door across the way. Are you learning gimme... Was that Numan martial arts, Martha, says Lirin? Oh, I'm getting tired. I think it's the cider. 7.2%. Oh, the double doors obviously is the one we need the keys to, yeah. Yep, that's right. So we're going to go across. We are going across. Here we go then. 493. Oh, it really is the cider. It's really making me sleepy. Plus the fact that I haven't fully recovered from UK games, so it's a double whammy. Lots of bruises from mistakes. No, but it's fun. I've gone from... You've lost weight doing it as well. That sounds impressive. Martha's put here, yeah, yes, I am, and it's super fun. Well, that's the main thing. If you're having fun. The timber door is a few centimeters ajar, and as you approach, you can hear gruff voices talking inside. Guards! Guards! As in, you're like, guards. As you creep closer, you hear a chair move as one of them stands up. You must decide what to do and do it quickly. Will you burst into the room to surprise whoever is inside? Stay and listen at the doorway. Hide by trying the door opposite. Quickly go for the large double doors. What would you like to do? There's 4 choices. Pronounce Gleamer. Oh, okay. For the Viking hand-to-hand combat. So... Julian would like to listen. I've got to hop off again. Oh, okay. You've got some chores to do. No worries, Martha. Thank you for popping in. It's good to see that you're doing well and that you're learning a new martial art. I'll be interested to see how you get on with that. Lirin, so have a lovely rest of the evening, Martha. Good to see you. Listen. Everybody would like to listen. That's good, because I don't have to read out all of the 4 choices again. Right then, so we're going to listen, which is 3:30. You stand to one side of the door and listen, hoping that whoever has just stood up is not planning to leave the room. Varek has heard about the Night Watch, says a rasping voice. The Samaritans of Shin. That's what he thinks. But me, I'm not so sure. Those damn Samaritans. Is it Samaritans? Yeah. This isn't their style. Samaritans. It's Samaritans? This isn't their style. They don't need to worry about guards, not unless they arrive armed with arrows, that's for sure. But even so, it's worrying. There are a dozen of those blasted birdmen around here. How do you know which one you can trust? I'd kill them all if it was up to me. Anyway, I'm away to check the gate. I thought young Hanger was right. I heard a knock as well. Footsteps from the room head towards the door. Will you wait until they're close, then smash the door open on whoever is coming? Or will you leap into the room and surprise them? Or try and hide quickly? What would you like to do then? Smash the door, so type smash. Leap into the room to surprise them, type leap. Or hide if you'd like to hide. What would you like to do? Smash, leap, or hide. Liren wants to hide. Burst in, my good man, says Spilsing. He's impatient for a bit of action. Smashy, smashy, says Julian. That's lousy skill of 7 will betray us. Oh, Liren's not liking this. He's not liking the aggressive approach because of our skill of 7. Right, it looks like we're going to go and smash the way in. Which, yeah, might not be the best thing to do, but it's a whole lot of fun. Let's find out. Smash the door then. 4, 4, 6. Oh, a bit of dry mouth. Nothing a bit of cider can't cure. Yeah. Exactly, Julian, exactly. 4, 4, 6. God, I'm getting really tired. It's a strong beverage. Okay, makeup artist. Prep time. Yeah, is it the next stuntman? We might need the next stuntman. You wait for the right moment. When the footsteps have stopped at the door, you heave yourself forward, slamming your shoulder into the door. The door flies open and stops abruptly as it smashes into the guard, who was about to open it. The guard howls in pain and falls to the ground. Inside the room is a table and 2 chairs, and rising quickly from the chairs is another guard who grabs a weapon. You must fight the guards, but you have 2 advantages. Firstly, you have disabled one of the guards already. Deduct 3 points from the guard's skill, from the first guard's skill. Secondly, you have the element of surprise on your side. If during the fight your attack strengths are the same, you can treat this result as though you had inflicted a wound. If you are going to fight the guard's turn to... Otherwise you can cast a spell. Wow. Death to the guards. Exactly. So, let me just write up the next one then. So, guards. Just generic guards. I'm not sure yet of how many skill or strength. So, we're going to do spell first. Okay, I was going to say spell casting, yes. So, if you'd like to spell a cast, if you'd like to cast a spell, smack some magic mojo on there, and I can't read that. I'm assuming it says asses. So we've got Yaz. The only way is up. We've got Rap. 2 years ago, a friend of mine asked me to say some MC rap. We've got Gum. We've got Raz. I'm not going to show you that. We've got Rez. What would you like to do then? Yaz, Rap, Gum, Yaz, Rap, Gum, Raz, or Rez. What would you like to do? Discuss amongst yourselves. Everybody know what those do? Because I sure don't. What would you like to do? Cast those spells. Spell casting. Raz is really to sharpen swords. Oh, okay, with beeswax. Hello, Sally. Sorry I'm late. No worries. We are in a fisticuff fight. Well, weapons. With some guards. Which is nice. Liren knows his spell casting. He does well know his spell casting. What one is going to be best then? What's Yaz? What's Rap? What's Gum? And what's Raz? And Rez? So we can finish the fight much quicker. Oh, I see. So you think that's a good idea to sharpen it? Okay. Are you well? Finish the proofreading for Brat's wife. Exactly. She's done it. She's done it. Can't turn my back for 5 minutes without getting into trouble. Exactly. Razor will increase our damage. Okay. Is a sharp bonus? It might be just for this battle, but we might need it, to be honest, because we've only got skill 7, haven't we? We do have beeswax. I don't know if it's a one-shot wonder or anything. Yes, Julian. Julian, you quickly said at UK Games that you went, oh, I've read 10 entries into Ratwife and it's broken. It's broken. It just dead end everywhere. So I'll have to have a look at that, obviously. Right, we're going for Raz then. Yeah, is everybody happy with that? Wax on, wax off? Not quite. Oh, okay. So it's not broken. It's not broken. It's just a few. Is there just one sort of loop that's a little bit wonky? 7, 6, 5. Let's do Raz then. 7, 6, 5. 7, 6. God, there's loads of entries in this one. It has one big break. Oh, okay. And the what? And the courage is overpowering. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Hi, Julian. Yes, thanks. Been baking cakes for your daughter's birthday tomorrow, and we pleased to complete that. Oh no, I didn't notice there were a lot of dying. Raz it right up. Okay, the courage is overpowered. Right, that'll be interesting. I'll have to have a look at that then. So, I'm going to quickly look up what Yaz actually does. Was it Raz, I should say? I know Lee Ring gave us a little bit of a heads up of what it does. So, here we go. Raz, to perform this spell, beeswax is required, which we have. If you rub this on any edged weapon, sword, axe, dagger, etc., and cast this spell, the blade will become razor sharp and do double its normal damage. Oh, fantastic. Thus, if it normally inflicts 2 stamina points, it will now inflict 4 stamina points. Only costs 1 stamina point. That's beautiful. We can chat soon. Yes, no worries. I'll let you, just finish it all, and then, we can go through it all. Okay, so deduct 1 stamina point, which we shall do. We are now on. Yeah, well, we were on full stamina, so we're on 18 now. So that's pretty good. You cast? No. Do you have any beeswax with you? Yes, we do. Okay. If you have some beeswax, you may quickly rub it onto your weapon to enhance its ability. Turn to 4, 5, 3. We'd love to. 4, 5, 3. 4, 5, 3. Turn to 4, 5, 3 and fights the guards, but your weapon do double damage. Yes, that's a beautiful thing to read. 4, 5, 3. 4, 5, 3. I plan on getting it done this weekend. Oh, I can mind your beeswax. Well, that's very kind of you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Because it would be good, because once I get it proofread, once I've make all the corrections, and then you've gone through all of that, I can then go through and fix everything that you find in playtesting, and then I can typeset it, then I can get it to my backers, and then I can obviously send it over to Jam to send it to his backers. And then Troy has actually said he'd like to publish it. So he's published Jam's one, the equivalent one. So he'd also like to publish my one. So I'll get it to Troy, which would be great. It looks like there's a big octopusy thing, Spellsinger's put. I do enjoy a lovely homemade cake. Absolutely, Julian. And she is a fantastic baker. So, 453. Ooh. During the battle, both guards will attack you. You must choose which of the guards you wish to attack and fight that one as normal. Roll for attack strength in the usual way for the remaining guard. If his attack strength is higher than yours, he has wounded you. If your attack is higher, you have avoided a blow, but you will not wound him as you were directing attack against the other guard. Oh, I see. So we've got to roll all the 6 dice. So Jam's glowy dice, they're going to be one set of guards. Fighting fancy dice, they're going to be ours. Shakespeare versus Cthulhu is going to be the active guard that we're fighting. Basically, roll a 6, yeah. But with our surprise, exactly, we can wound every guard. Oh, yeah. What was that surprise? I've already forgotten. 330. What does that do then? 446. 446. What does that actually do? As with the surprise, what do we do? So we've got the beeswax on. Oh, okay, yeah. First, you just say, well, one of the guards already. Deduct 3 points. That was it. Secondly, you have the element. If during the fight you attack the same, you can treat as a result as though you inflicted a wound. Right then. So the first guard is skill 8, stamina 6. The second guard is skill 7, stamina 7. So, we're already deducting 3 points, so he's down to 3. How'd you like them apples? Then, secondly, if the element suppose on your side, if during a fight your attack strengths are the same, you can treat it right. Okay, let's do it. There we go, yeah, we can smack them good and proper. With the sword, that's 4 per guard. Come on, we should be able to do this. Should be able to do this, surely. Here we go then. So, just to remind you, yellow dice is our score. The Shakespeare versus Cthulhu dice, they are the active guard that we're actually attacking. And then the Jams dice, the glow in the dark dice, they are the second guards that's kind of just swooping at their heads. Whoop their asks, absolutely. Whoop their asks. Right, here we go then. Let's have a look. Let's line them all up. So, we are on... What's the first guard on? He's on 8. We're on 7. So, we're on 7. That's 14. That was 9. Oh, that's not looking good. So, that is 17. And they are on... The second guard is 7. So, that is 7. So, that's 14. Right, so we lose against the first guard, so we do lose 2 stamina points. However, we do win against the other one, even though it's a tie, but we can't damage the other one. It's only the active person. May our stamina never fail! Hold on, why are we the worst ones? Well, are they though? I've kind of infused better luck in them. Last week we seemed to do alright with them. He says getting a double 1. Yeah, we might change that. So, they're on 8. The first guard is on 8, 9, that's 14. We're on 7 plus 6, that's 13. They're on 10 plus, that's 7. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we should change that around. So we did lose 4 points of damage there. Yeah. Is it -2 against us? No, but we've got to win, though. We've still got to win. We've not actually won. Yeah. That was the last round. Are you saying I've done it wrong? Because as far as I thought, you roll, yeah, so you're mainly attacking one of the guards, but the other one chips in, but you can't, if it beats you, you can't wound it if you beat it. You just don't want it to beat your attack score. And then the element of surprise was the fact that, let's have a look. You've disabled one of the guards, so deduct 3 points, which we did. Oh, from the skill. From the skill. No, you're right. I put it as stamina. From the first guard's skill. You're absolutely right. So it's back up. Let's do it again then. Back up to 6. So that's 3 points is 7, 6, 5. 5, 6, 7, 8. No, you're right. Let's put our back up to 18 then. Let's scratch, do that all over again. Because that makes a big difference. Reset the fight scene, exactly. And cut. And then all the guards go, oh, what now? What happened? Sorry, I misunderstood how much skill you had. Well, that's not our fault, is it? Oh, was G2 a draw? Yeah. That was the last one. No, but I'm glad you did say that, Julian, even if it wasn't like totally right from your point of view, but it made me look at it again. Yeah, lights action. Right, here we go then. So, guard 1 that we're attacking has got skill 5 and stamina 6. Guard 2 that's attacking us, but we can't wound it, has got skill 7, but we still need to either draw or beat it. Any draws that we get, we're going to win. And if we do wound one of them, we're going to deal 4 damage. Right. I'm glad that's clear. Here we go then. Oh, look at that. Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah. So, we're on. That's 8 plus 7. That is 15. The first one, which is the Shakespeare score, he is on 5. So that's 11, 12, 13. So we're still winning. We've got 15. And then they only got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 8 plus, yeah. So we beat both of them. Hurrah! So we don't wound the second one, but we wound the first one with 4 points. So now it's only on 2 points. Look at you. I like the fact you have to add up for me. Very simple, basic maths. Well, no, but because we sharpened our swords, we're dealing 4 damage. Oh, hello. Oh, it came out as a 6. So we're on 7. We're on 12. The active guard is on 11, 12, 13, 14. Ouch. The other one, though, is on 11. Okay, so we're not going to get the second wound. We lost the battle. So we did lose 2 stamina. So we're down to 6. Good rolling, Ken. I don't know if you're being sarcastic there. Ow. Yeah, right. Here we go. We can do this. This is the one. Yeah, look, we got them. Oh, no, maybe not. Okay, so we have a score. What's that? 7. That's 14 we've got. They are on 5, 10, 13. Boom. So we beat the active one. And 7, 11, 12. We beat both of them. So we get another 4 damage to the first guard. He dead. He dead. So now we're on the second guard, who actually has the same skill as us. So we can get rid of Jam's die. We don't need those anymore. So we're going to be the yellow fighting fantasy ones. He's going to be the Shakespeare versus Cthulhu ones. It's both the same skill, so it all comes down to the die roll. However, if he wounds us, we only get -2. If we wound him, it's a -4. I hope that's very clear. Right. Oh, so what was that? That was 5, 6, 7, 6, 7. And we win ties, though. 6, 7. We win ties. So, according to my calculations, that's 4 points off. So, it's only 3 damage. 7 for him. Oh, was it 8? Anyway, whatever. Even if it was a tie, we still win. But thanks. I've had a strong cider. I can't do maths. Good. Right. Let's go back. Go in. Oh, that's not good. I don't... Oh, that wasn't quite... I don't even have to add that up. So, we lost. That is 14. So, basically, it's all on the die roll. Ow, that smarts. It certainly does. It's all on the die roll. Here we go. Double 6s for us. Oh, hello. Hello. So, we're on 11. He's on 6, 7. 6, 7. He's on 7. So we win. He's only got 3 left. He's dead as well. Boom. We did it. That was very shrewd of you, Lirin, to suggest the spell of beeswax. We clefted him down the mind, the mid-drift, I can't read that, and given him a literal split personality. Freaking yeah. Exactly. Take that. If you defeat both guards, oh, you may search the room. Hopefully we're going to find a key. Hopefully, fingers crossed. 44. Let's go find this key. We should be able to find a key. Come on. The room is undecorated and dirty. Dirty. The only furniture is a table and 2 chairs. There is nothing particularly unusual about them. The table does, however, have a drawer in it. You open the drawer, and inside you find a large single key on a ring. You may take this with you and leave the room. The double doors at the end of the archway have a strong lock, and your hope is the key will open the lock. Make sure that there are no close sounds on the far side of the doors. You try the key, it fits. The lock turns and you're able to open the doors wide enough to get through. Yes. It looks like, yes, ding dong, we are through. I'm just making a note. Opens double doors because we've got the key. It probably won't be needed again, but you never know. You never know. See you all next week. Yes, exactly. That's perfect timing. Look at me. Paragraph number for the map. It is... That was 44. 44. Oh, sorry. And then the next one we're going to start with is 467. 467. Woohoo! So there we shall end it. Another 6-7. Yeah, exactly. Coincidence? You decide. Ken is the man? Yes, I am a man. Exactly. Blood youths. Oh, bloody youths. Bloody youths and their 6-7. There we go. It just goes to show, actually, when we were kids, if something caught on, it really was through word of mouth. You know, from school to school, it was like through your mates, or your brother went to a different school, or your sister, you know, it would go through it like that. Short and sweet. Thank you very much for popping in, Sally. Off you go. Go away now. Thank you, Spellsing. Yes, another great playthrough. Thank you. Thank you, Julian. Thank you, Spellsing. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Martha. Thank you, Lirin. Thank you, Sally. And thank you for all of those that watched but didn't necessarily comment. I don't know who you are, but you are most welcome. The next live stream here... Oh, I just smacked him in the face. Sorry, Gocklesnook. Sorry, mate. The next live stream on Edra Tales Twitch channel is this Saturday, 10 AM. It's a live stream, go around for about an hour, and we talk about creativity, we talk about your creative projects, we talk about my creative projects. And this Saturday I thought we'd do a UK Games special, because that's where I was for the last 4 days of last week. No worries, Spellsing. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you and all that you are. And remember, may your thieving never be caught. I haven't got the book, but imagine I'm holding up my book. What's this? I love the Raz spell. Yeah, that was very powerful. That's the first thing we did. We go back to Grim Dickinson, of course. So Julian, if you want to check out Julian's channel, Babel_17, also on Twitch. This Monday coming up, he is carrying on through Grim Dickinson, which is a Joseph Daniels game book. So check out Julian's Twitch channel there. Take care, everybody. Hopefully see you Saturday.